you 30,000 feet up, what you think of? Oh, I hated knowing that my thoughts would turn to dream, cause I never knew I'd get my chance to link up. Oh, I tell you all. Bottle flappers living.
Easy does it. In public, hate it or love it.
Only take a when I'm dead, I be gang. Here lies young getting paid, but never take a loss on my install. Only take a when I'm dead. I be gang 3 times on my install. Been from the cradle to the grave. Now your favorite rapper name on the install. Too late, he already dead. Right now I'm on the edge, so don't push me. Troublesome to 96. You a shook one, Reeves and know the ledge. I'm your. What's that? I smell. Let me count my 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, run.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Lucky 56.
A give to Bell. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
No. Check. Patriot.
After the penalty, it's Bell. And a solid run down inside the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
P.J. Hall there to make the tackle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Here we go. 319. Gone.
Now Lawletta on 1st down. Flush to his right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
First carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now Chandler Catanzaro for the field goal here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Following the field goal on his Locke Edwards. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10.
Leopard! Here we go now. Blue landed.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Watch it now, Barney. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Operating from the gun. Proctor. That's complete. Hooper. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 11 and a first down. When you give up points on the opening drive, in this case a field goal, you'd hate to go 3 and out. They avoid that.
They do, and it's also walking that fine line mentally, too, as a coach, isn't it? Because you want to emphasize to your team exactly what you said. All right, we gave up a field goal. Let's go back and at least equal that, guys. But if we don't, you don't want them to feel like it's the end of the world either. Nice that they were able to pick up the first down there, help them relax a little bit.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. He'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
Set. Green 39. Green 39.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Leopard. Here we go now.
Off play action. Proctor toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky.
Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far is working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Now after the run by Bell, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
From the red zone now, Loletta. Just keeping the play alive. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football. 2
big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Bell. Yeah, he's in. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. Here's Chandler Catanzaro for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Catanzaro. And the lead grows to 10-0.
What are you trying to run? Team?
Now the punter, who also does the kickoff duties, Locke Edwards out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah,
and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2.
How much you clock, though, once I score more touchdowns?
And finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout.
What's that nigga name that plays center?
2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Huh? Dave, that nigga be, he don't know how to play pick and roll, bro. Yeah, what about that 3-ball going down?
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he'll take this up.
Yeah, like he be worried about niggas getting beat back, dog. I think I traumatized that nigga.
They're set up with a 2nd and 1. Down early, how do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you.
Oh, you talking about that this time?
What I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Detroit!
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Off the play fake. Proctor, he sets to fire deep. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd down. Proctor under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Avery Williamson coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Barcode.
Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Falcons in possession.
And shit, you know me smoking crack on the weekend.
They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Nah, Barco smoked everything, nigga. If it say smoke, Barco got it, nigga.
From the gun, Proctor steps away to his left. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Being chased out left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably,
I hit it for the back.
it doesn't pay off. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position.
When I put it in her belly, I told that bitch to say ah. She said ah. You see me out here, man, playing with nobody, man. Do what I want, man. Run the ball how I want, man. Do what I want, man. Do what I want. I do what I want, man. I do what I want. He can't stop me if you playing for him. Jump in the broadhead.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They got to feel pretty good about that one.
5 yards on the
My boy trying to turn around. He get the block in the bag. My boy some doo-doo. He's some doo-doo. He's some doo. Oh.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Yo.
Huskin Dog, what's going on?
And your boy some real shit.
Are you winning, losing, what's going on?
No, I win. I think I seen that shit twice.
Throwing on first down. Proctor to the right side.
Why did you close the game?
At the 23.
Where's you at?
Because he don't waste enough of my time today. I might as well beat him.
If you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Why you want to send him home crying?
Just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Looking to
Huskin
throw.
Dog, why you send him home crying?
Oh, nearly picked.
Huh?
And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Nah, it's just, I hate when people say they can beat me and they know they can.
He's comfortable with some easy throws, some completions.
I think I didn't call that. Like, I called him twice.
But certainly that has played a big role into why they are trailing right now.
It's away from the phone call.
Look at this shit. This man gotta get better at this.
From the gun on 3rd down.
What happened now, Kimball?
Proctor dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
That shit is
Maybe
crazy,
not
bro.
exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble
Nah,
good
he
for
watching
6
my
and a
game.
1st down.
Why?
Yeah, they missed the sack. Like,
Hello, buddy. What's going on? Why you keep bringing up? Why you keep bringing up?
you just started watching Duo. You've been watching it.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. And with that, they're now out of the timeouts.
Big Web, what up?
Still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
I missed. Great. Nobody cheat, man. If you can't cheat in there, it's EA fault.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
What a black guy.
It's an opening past the 40 and all the way out to the 45-yard line.
Running back trying to
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink. If you give him any type of blocking, always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast,
I'll
and he used
give
it
you
to great
Andrew for
advantage.
Matt Milano and
Not the
that
picture.
Christian
Not,
guy,
I
but
mean,
you're
not
gonna
the.
have to send me a
It's
right
perfect.
back.
You just have 3 things. One is
This
perfect. One
offense
is supposed to
finding
be.
its legs now.
Who
Here's
was
another
winning?
1st and 10.
Well, we can send
What
the
did
trade
it
because
say?
we haven't played our game yet.
What was the score?
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He couldn't quite
Jump that, man.
Ball pops
Are you
out,
drinking?
incomplete.
Wait, are you drinking?
The beauty of being able to play a
This
zone
quarterback
defense
hurt.
when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion
Hey, Ray,
in the middle of the field where you go make a play
Ray,
with football.
can you play it on? I want to ask you something. Are you half handicapped? Mm-hmm. You sound like it, though.
Off play action.
You sound like.
And boy, that one drops That's incomplete. If he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there for us in that position.
The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun.
That's it, yo. We missing tackles, fellas.
Like the footwork back there, they did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Trying to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
The offense going to stay
that happened against Cameron Brady too. Like, I hit him in the backfield.
They do here.
They were tackling.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
They'll try and throw for it here.
CJ Mosley, I don't know why he tried it. I don't know why he tried it. I don't know why he tried it.
And a return comes to a home right at the 44-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so What's going on out there is not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
He's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately,
but you have to play by the rules.
Now he's going to let it go deep right sideline. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
What's your name? MVP what? All is it called him all day?
He's supposed to. The rule is that he's supposed to play there in the NFL, right? But that went out the window when Blue got Khalil Mack, cause like if you don't play that position for your team, then you can, like, you know what I mean, you can't put him there.
Showcases the spin. You can
play online again right now if you want.
And it'll be 4th
like that, whatever. But that rule got like veto kind of, because so I don't know what to tell you. Like, I just do that in the game. I move my dudes around in the game. I don't even chance it. Nah, like you know how the Bears use Khalil Mack? Yeah, but this the thing though. Like, say he was to trade Clowney. When Clowney gets to your team, whatever he's listed as his primary position, that's what the other team's supposed to play him at. Like, that's how it's supposed to work, but.
This is incomplete.
I mean, Shaq Lawson played for the Bills, but I wouldn't do it on my football.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you
Stick up.
cautious when you start that next drive, or
He
no, you
didn't
just throw that
care
out?
if I don't.
Where can
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally different freshman. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You just have to pay your bills. That's all.
Bro. You ain't getting nothing to the outside, bro. You can hang that up.
Of the afternoon. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 11.
Look at
Off
this.
the play fake. Proctor.
Look at this.
Flush down right. He may try and run for them. It's caught inside the 25. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease so they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away
How about this?
and incomplete.
You can play right now. Double or nothing.
Downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his
You can play
outlet
2
man
games
because the
if you want.
coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Yeah, that's how we played last time. It's up to you, buddy. You call it, buddy.
The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%.
Play what I can play by whatever.
This is 3rd and 8.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
But look at this.
Proctor. He has the first down. He's got a man wide open.
So you're going back to your old play,
They're able to
right?
convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay, I got you. Finesse, got you.
Maybe he's just joking.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got it 1st and goal at the 7.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Boom, landed.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll set them back 5.
Okay. Hey, because we were last time we went to 6 overtimes. Okay. He's sleeping right now. He's sleeping right now. What do he want you to do? Just pay your debt. It's like your wife. You say, oh, Uncle Sam, you just
The
gotta
delay
follow.
of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and
Right.
goal.
You just gotta follow your team. Look at
After
this.
the penalty,
You
here's
have to
Freeman.
If you're 49 fans, they know what
It'll
they
be a
do.
3-yard
Just
pickup,
take
and
that
it
truck,
brings up
have
2nd
the
and
team on your
goal.
phone,
Brandon, all
just
things
like
considered,
an Amber
they have
Alert.
to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
So remember, I'll be waiting for you. Bye.
Yeah. Well, Caleb.
And the ball situated at the
See you
9.
later.
2nd and
Some
goal.
remember, you can play it in game chat if you have a microphone. You can play.
Detroit!
Right, it's fun.
He'll get it up the middle. And he maneuvers
Oh,
his
stop
way
pushing
down
him
to the
forward,
30-yard
man.
line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be 3rd and goal now. 2 straight shots on the ground.
Bye.
Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably
Hey, okay, I'm about to stream. I'm about to do the
I
work.
would think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball.
Right, I'm about to play right now.
And think about it being 4th down territory.
You can break it out in the DM.
They're turned away on 4th and goal. And
What are you gonna do?
Get the football back.
Hard on him, man. We get hard on in that red zone.
Like to run that ball down the field.
They'll start out on the ground with Ben.
Look at this.
And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
The ball catches up, boys.
Desmond
You're
there
gonna
making
want
the tackle.
If you want to see me make the win for you,
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. And it goes a gain of 11 and a Jets 1st down. About 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this short timeout. And they'll run it here.
Hi, good man.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
How you doing?
9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1.
How you feel today, buddy?
Some runs are blocked so well.
I'm all right. I'm just tired. I'm about to see you. R3.
Offensive line to create space up front. Really well done.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
I hear you.
They were not fooling
I'm about to send it right now.
Second and short.
I might need that man though.
Almost like the super
Oh no, you know.
defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they
How you
expected
gonna get me
that
around
much
this?
beef up front, and it turned into an easy
Remember I
first
gave
down
you- remember
conversion.
I told you what we were gonna give you before.
Early
Remember?
down stuff to put this offense
Yeah,
in
I
precarious
just
position.
sent it to you. Just
Securing
sent
the
it
point of
to
attack,
Remember
especially against
what we
the
agreed
big-bodied
on
guys
the
in the middle.
trade?
This D has got to be
Yo,
priority.
my whole line shit tight in that guard.
You get
The
the
give is to
cornerback.
Bell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Yeah. You the
Only a
backup
yard
card
to
of
pick
two.
up there, and it'll bring up a 3rd
My
down.
partner, I'm giving you his 85
At
speed.
times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to
Huh?
the running game on the first 2
Oh,
plays.
partner,
Didn't amount to much.
the partner I was giving
Now
you
facing a
his
3rd and 1
85
at the
speed.
outset of this drive. And the 3rd
Yes.
down pass falls incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline
Listen to the free
motioning.
safety, the
Hey, why
cornerback,
not a
and the
penalty?
tight
Why
end.
not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Forces 4th down. They're going for it. It's Lawletta. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted.
You get like a point, bro.
Down at the 10. And a big turnover.
Hey,
there as
what's
his
going
guys
on?
will get the football back.
Hello.
On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down. Where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on it for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested.
I don't know.
Get down and take over in a deeper position. Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then
can't even
running
call
to
what I
get to the
just did right
sideline
there.
and get out of bounds.
I
and
know it
avoid
wasn't
the big
smart,
hit.
I'll tell you that much.
No, wow.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Proctor.
No, I ain't got it back on cold like this.
And he's going to get this
I'm
one
gonna be
across
ball
the 30.
crap playing.
That one
Not
goes
even
for
football
13
player.
yards and it moves the sticks.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route,
Let's see if Felix is coming back here and get the score.
Picked off at the 20.
All my players getting hurt.
Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10.
On the tap time,
Here's
I'm
Lawletta after the
just
interception.
nothing score.
He's going to try and go
Oh, why did I do
again.
that?
And that will
Wow.
be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I'm tripping. I get the halftime. I'm bugging.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. A final shot before the break for Lawletta. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Play action. Proctor. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's flushed out right. Looking right sideline.
Yo, hit him, bro.
He got 29 yards that time.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where they're... Down with a nice throw.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road in just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down. Proctor. And he comes back with one complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Clock winding down. Jason Garrett opts to take a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 3-19.
On 1st down, Proctor buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chris Jones able to collapse the pocket and drop him for a loss of a yard. To throw on 2nd down. Proctor. Throw left side complete. That's Murray. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he can get a good head of steam going.
Throwing left side, it's complete. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They looked like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Back to throw. Proctor. And too much on that one. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Allen, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. Proctor. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Allen muscles him off. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Proctor flush to his right. Calvin Ridley from 8 yards out, and the Falcons draw a bit closer. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Now Bell. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a Jet shaking up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
On 2nd down, here's Loletta. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
From the gun on 3rd down, Loletta. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he goes out right around the 39. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. So a false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
And now movement again, and they'll march even further backward. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Watch him now, Barney, Barney.
Out of the gun, Loletta. Trying to improvise. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Boy, not deterred from those first two failed attempts. They're going to go a third time here on fourth down. Here's Loletta. They are going for it. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Boy, a real head scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on fourth down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. And defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Proctor, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Well, they'll get the yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a toss play. Allen. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and failing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Proctor. Oh, no, he lost the football. But the Falcons were able to recover, so they will keep possession. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Or the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground. Whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now a penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun, Proctor. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 20. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And it's a touchdown for the Jets.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point good by Catanzaro. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. To throw on 2nd down. Proctor escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 23. Bring it back to the 9-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Here's Loletta now on 2nd, and the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Get your backs to the goal line. I can hear my high school coach right now. This is when force meets force. Got to be physical in order to win this battle.
Yeah, that's where the physicality pays off. A nice job forcing the contact and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, Coach Ford would have loved that play.
Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps.
What did you ever name? But you were going to leave sometime, right? Oh, not that you
8 up time, got points. So, while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Proctor. And now here's another interception. Picked off up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in it. That's being tested right here. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it with Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play. Holding him to no gain.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way. And what else do you have?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Snags it for the pick. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up
6-15. He got the ball, though. Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure they only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown.
It should be.
Did not write these guys off just yet. Not with
I'm playing in Blue League. My broadcast up.
Your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Nah.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Yeah. This Blue Dog shit.
On 1st and 10, Proctor. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go down 40 at the 41. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that? It wasn't an interception. Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. On 3rd and 2, Proctor. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Throwing on 1st down. Gaines. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers get right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yards.
On 1st down, Gaines. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
He got kicked out.
Put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
He was dead there, bro.
Crossing route. They come out here in the eye. He's going to get it running right. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field. While the training staff takes
Skin dog.
We'll take a break. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another
You
here?
sound like you long out there.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Let's go! Brand 38! Brand 38!
I'm beat the fuck out.
Flex round! Flex round!
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score. PAT up and good by Rosas. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, I gotta get up at 5.
Here's Buster.
We still do need season. Yeah, come on, bro.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Nice, that don't mean take all day.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out come the Jets. I'm curious to see Charles about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close. One-score game.
Yeah, if I'm a defender, I'm actually choking Chili on the other side of the ball and said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
_kid_256.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. After that run, still a good amount of meat on the bone here for this 3rd down play. Can you envision them putting this in the air?
Totally. I mean, look at who he has under center right now. If you can't trust him with the football, you can't trust anyone. And frankly, to me, I want the ball down the stretch.
I got traded on
first down, keep it in the hands of
number.
my offense.
I was number 2 on the Lakers too. Mess around to get traded to the Bucks, it's over. I might go to 5 though. No, Pope got 5.
Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved.
At 9 on me though, just like, you know what I'm saying? Number 9,
so the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap to Lauletta. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Yeah, I got 1 minute
Time
and
for a
56
break.
seconds.
We're back to see what happens after this. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room to run past midfield.
Yeah, I don't know what nigga keep trying to be losing, man.
47-yard line. Same result as last play, 14 yards and another 1st down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell us running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Good game there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now.
Your daughter playing beater. That was so garbage.
A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome. But a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Fees. It's cool, bro. I ain't gonna do nothing but go to another job, nigga. The union don't fire you.
Bitch, you done with
Yeah, they
contract.
gonna fire me, but yeah, I can go to another job, nigga.
Hold on, it's over. I'm about to come.
No, I'm a welder. I got Terrence on out there. He's supposed to be starting soon. He already took his OSHA 10. He gotta take them apprentice classes and stuff.
Yo, I'm loading up right now, B. You heard? Yo, Eric.